What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome back to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. We are back because the next base game species was just released in a brand new update for the game. And this creature is completely free. I am so sorry that I'm late to this, but even if I was early to this, Swerve, Evolution Square, and Best in Slot were going to find a way to beat me to this anyway, because they always get the content like a day in advance, and it just pisses me off, you know? It's not fair. It really isn't. But yeah, anyway, today we're going to be... I'm just playing, by the way. I really don't care. But today, we are going to be showcasing the brand new species that was just added into Jurassic World Evolution 3 from Jurassic World Evolution 2's base game for completely free. And that creature is the Majungasaurus. That's right. The cannibalistic dinosaur is back. And today we're going to look at it. But first, I want to give you guys a look at the male and the female to see what they pretty much look like. Alright, so here's the female. Doesn't look too different from the Evolution 2 variant, or Evolution 1 even, because this creature was in Evolution 1 if you bought the deluxe version. But yeah, there's that, and then here's the male. Okay, notice how the spikes on the male are a lot more prominent than they are on the female. So here's the female, and here's the male. And also the male has like this little stub or horn, maybe you'd call it, on its snout. And like the spikes, it's more prolonged and, yeah. Whereas the female has that little stub. The male has a much larger stub. Alright, so they come in threes, it looks like. Alright, let's get this one, have this one be a male and the other two be females. Alright. The next base game species, what do they need? Barren, prey, pasture, and cover. Alright, they need some barrens, so let's give them some of that. There we go. Everything should be ready to go. Let's release the Majungs, see what their hatching animation looks like. Alright, doesn't look too different from its Evolution 2 counterpart. And by not too different, I mean exactly the same. Though they do seem a little bit smaller.
We are pleased to welcome a Majungasaurus to the party.
Are they actually smaller than the one from the previous game? Well, this is the male, and then this is the female. Pretty cool. Alright, what kind of nest do they require? Large. Okay, let's get them a large nest. And I'll, adjust their comfort as needed. Alright, you guys are completely satisfied. We've got the Majungasaurus. Let's just look at their animations. So cool. I'm so glad this guy's back. This leads me to believe that the next DLC might be the Chaos Theory DLC. I think it only makes sense. I know the Rebirth DLC has been confirmed, but I don't think it would make too much sense to release it in March. I think that would be too early. I think they might save that for like June, and then have the Chaos Theory DLC in March. I think it would only make sense. That's what they did with Evolution 2 and Camp Cretaceous and Dominion. Alright, they're about to do a social animation. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, this looks different. I don't know if that's different or the same. I'm just going to take a quick screenshot for the thumbnail. There we go. Alright, so the Majungasaurs look cool. Also, we'll be able to see if they have lifetime bonds or not. Or lifelong bonds or not. Alright, well, let's wait and see if one of them claims a nest. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we got a nest claimed by Majungasaurus 2. Alright. The nest has been claimed, and now we're waiting for the eggs to be laid. And just like that, eggs have been laid, and we've got 3 of them. So they're going to take about 4 minutes to hatch, and we're going to see what they're all about. So, I'll see you... Oh, and they do lifelong bonds. That's very good to know. So Majungs do lifelong bonds. Okay. Yeah, I love how some dinosaurs do that. It's kind of more realistic this way. How like the Ankylosaurus, the T-Rex, and the Spinosaurus do lifelong bonds. I'll have to see which species do lifelong bonds and which ones don't. Maybe I'll do that with like a mega park or something like that. Yeah, we'll have to see what goes on. That's a great idea for a park series. A Noah's Ark park, where it's just like, well, there's the goat. There we go. Where there's like 2 of each species in each park, and they get to breed and have their offspring, and it's all good to go. We might even do it in like alphabetical order or something. This will be like an experiment to see which species does lifelong bonds and which species doesn't. That would be cool. Alright, I will bring you guys back in about 3 minutes when the juvenile Majungs are ready to hatch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's see what juvenile Majungasaurus look like. Oh my god, look at that. That's so adorable.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Majungasaurus to the park.
Aw, look at that. 3 Majungs have hatched. We have a female, a male, and so 2 females and a male. That is so awesome. So it looks like their animation isn't... Oh! Interaction animation's pretty cool. Real talk. They chase each other around, and then one of them tries to bite the other's neck. I think they're about to do it again. Yep, they're about to do it again. Look at that. Oh, that's adorable. That is just adorable. Okay, and that's the next base game species added. So it looks like Majungasaurs do lifelong bonds, which is pretty awesome. We're going to have to see which creatures do lifelong bonds and which ones don't. So we're probably going to have a whole series dedicated to this. Maybe like 1 creature per episode. Yeah, we could have like a Noah's Ark series where we try to add every species into the park, 1 species at a time. They'll probably be short videos, but there are going to be many of them. But yeah, with that, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.